Hello everyone, and welcome to Paleo Greenbird. I hope everyone is doing great, and living the life you chose and the day you deserve. If not, shut this video off and go fix that. Today I'm going to be working with a tough material that I have had in my inventory for several years. Rhyolite. I'm pretty sure this material came from New York, or Pennsylvania. I acquired it in a trade several years ago. I'm not exactly sure which quarry this rock came from, but it has some really beautiful greens and pinks running through it, with a gray base color. Rhyolite is a tough material to work, it's very brittle and grainy, but is workable with a little practice and skill. In this video I am going to attempt to shake off the winter rust and biface this rough rhyolite. You'll see the successes and the failures that this challenging material has in store for me. I hope you enjoy. You can see those ridges I just showed you. That's a good sign. That means I was able to take some good flakes and set up future platforms. I had to experiment with a few different tools to find the one that worked best. I used a medium solid copper billet, and a couple of lead heads. In the end it turns out that a medium-sized lead head gave me the best results, so that's what I stuck with for now. Grinding the edges of this material proved to be critical to driving long and feathering flakes. The granule nature of the material seemed to really want to induce short terminations, resulting in hinges and step fractures. But as you will see, I was able to get some really nice flakes, when I was patient, and careful to properly prepare and choose my platforms. This rhyolite is tough to work. But it's absolutely beautiful. And as you can see, things are starting to come together and I'm starting to get a flat biface. It's taking a toll on my copper tools, but my abo skills are too lacking to switch over. I'm hoping to change that this year. So what exactly is rhyolite? Well, according to Wikipedia, rhyolite is the most silica-rich of volcanic rocks. It is generally glassy or fine-grained, aphanitic in texture, but may be porphyritic, containing larger mineral crystals, phenocrysts, in an otherwise fine-grained ground mass. The mineral assemblage is predominantly quartz, sonadine, and plagioclase. It is the extrusive equivalent to granite. Rhyolitic magma is extremely viscous, due to its high silica content. This favors explosive eruptions, over effusive eruptions, so this type of magma is more often erupted as pyroclastic rock than as lava flows. Rhyolitic ash flow tuffs are among the most voluminous of continental igneous rock formations. Rhyolitic tuff has been extensively used for construction. Obsidian, which is rhyolitic volcanic glass, has been used for tools from prehistoric times to the present day because it can be shaped to an extremely sharp edge. Rhyolitic pumice finds use as an abrasive, in concrete, and as a soil amendment. Rhyolite can be found in a variety of locations in the U.S. I live in Maine, and Mount Kineo is the closest location of rhyolite to me. Although, this particular rhyolite I am using is not from Maine. Mount Kineo is a prominent geological feature located on a 1,150-acre peninsula that extends from the easterly shore of Moosehead Lake in the northern forest of Maine. With 700-foot cliffs rising straight up from the water, it is the central feature of Mount Kineo State Park, a protected area of 800 acres managed by the Maine Department of Agriculture, Conservation, and Forestry. Because it is protected, harvesting the material for flintknapping is not an option. However, I've heard that there are other smaller outcrops to be found off-site if you look hard enough. According to Wikipedia. YouTube, please do not give me a copyright strike. Native Americans once traveled great distances to Mount Kineo to acquire its rhyolite rock. The mountain is said to contain one of the largest formations of rhyolite in the world. This rhyolite is evidence of an igneous, or volcanic phase, although the mountain formations also contain slate and sandstone demonstrating sedimentary and metamorphic history as well. The mechanical properties of the rhyolite on Mount Kineo exhibits the physical properties of flint and was used extensively by indigenous peoples to make arrowheads and other implements, has often been referred to as Kineo flint, in literature, but this term misleads by implication that the rhyolite is a cryptocrystalline form of the mineral quartz derived from a sedimentary origin. The rhyolite is actually an igneous extrusive material implying a volcanic phase that created the unique properties of this highly sought-after material. Being the country's largest known mass of this rock, once used by indigenous people to craft arrowheads, tomahawks, chisels, etc., indigenous implements made from the stone have been found in all parts of New England and even further south. It is evident that various tribes visited Mount Kineo for centuries to obtain this material. It's not pretty, but we're getting there. Everything is going well, and it seems that I am going to be able to tame this rock, and get an arrowhead out of it, just as early Native Americans did. Then it happens, I broke it. Well, you win some, you lose some, but at least I had fun learning and challenging myself on tough material. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something about this special rock. Have a great day, and continue to love, learn, and live.